What happens when a simple public confrontation grows into a moment that defines courage, truth, and integrity for an entire nation? What if an insult, meant to break someone down, becomes the very spark that lifts millions up? This is more than just a confrontation, it is an unforgettable story of strength, composure, and the power of truth. It begins on a stage filled with lights, cameras, and anticipation. The world is watching. Tulsi Gabbard, in her role as the Director of National Intelligence, steps forward with confidence. The audience sits in silence, waiting for her words. But what comes next leaves everyone shocked. With a sharp and cutting tone, Tulsi launches a personal attack on Michelle Obama, calling her a national disgrace. The words echo through the hall like thunder. Gasps ripple through the audience. The media captures every second. Social media explodes. Millions across the country are frozen in disbelief. For a few moments, time seems to stand still. All eyes turn to Michelle. What will she do? Will she respond with anger? Will she lash out in defense? Or will she remain silent under the weight of the insult? And then it happens. Michelle Obama rises slowly, with calmness in her step and dignity in her presence. Her silence at first is louder than any word spoken. She scans the crowd, her eyes steady and filled with quiet strength. When she finally speaks, her voice is calm yet commanding, soft yet unshakable. Her words are not filled with hate, but with wisdom, courage, and truth. What was meant to humiliate her becomes a powerful turning point. Her reply shifts the energy of the room. The attack loses its sting. Instead, Michelle transforms the confrontation into a lesson not just for Tulsi, but for every person watching. She reminds the world that true greatness is not measured by insults, titles, or attacks. It is measured by character, by integrity, and by the courage to stand tall even when the world tries to tear you down. The room is silent, but the silence is not heavy anymore, it is filled with awe. Some in the audience have tears in their eyes. Others are left speechless, shaken by the depth of her response. Across the nation, millions are touched. The moment spreads like wildfire on every screen and in every. This story is not only about Michelle, it's about all of us. In our own lives, we face critics, insults, and challenges. People may try to drag us down, but we have a choice. We can fight negativity with more negativity, or we can rise above, just as Michelle did in this story. We can choose truth over lies, courage over fear, and integrity over hate. And when we do, the world changes. Because in the end, history doesn't remember the ones who shouted the loudest. It remembers the ones who stood in silence, carried themselves with dignity, and inspired generations with their truth. If you like the video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it.